I'm Lyric Montgomery Kennard, and I'm coming to you from the Academy for Virtual Teaching, where we take creative makers and help them build businesses with online education. You teach what you love to make to people all over the world through virtual technology. Now, in order to teach online, you need to have a camera. Your phone is perfect. Where it gets a little more complicated is what kind of holder do you need for your phone? How many things do you need? Do you need lighting attached to it? Do you need your phone attached to it? Do you need a front camera, maybe your tablet for an overhead or front camera, whatever. Today we're going to look at the Ulanzi Desk Mount multifunctional phone and camera and all the things holder. This thing's going to be wild. Let's start by getting it attached to the table. One thing I really like about this is that it is super heavy. Anything that is going to hold weight on the end of it really needs to be solid and stable. So this thing is. It comes a little bit disassembled. It's got two parts of the pole, the upright, and you just put these things on, screw this together, screw that on, and you are good to go. It's super easy to set up. Now, 3 arms with all kinds of different ways that they can extend. These can go up and down. They can go all different ways. Let's play around with some different configurations and see how we can set this thing up. For teaching something that you're doing by hand, that you're demonstrating on a table and holding kind of still, this might be the kind of thing that you want. I've got all 3 arms in use. One is holding my microphone. That's got the 1/4-inch thread with a spigot that comes with the holder. I've attached an LED light panel to the ball joint so that it can move around and shine down onto my work. You always want the light panel to not be behind one of the other bars, otherwise you get a shadow on your table. I happen to have a different spring arm holder that instead of a microphone will hold my overhead camera. This could go really high if you needed it to. These arms with that could stretch pretty far out. So if you want a lot of different devices all on one holder, this might work for you. It can go up pretty high, all the things can move around. The only disadvantage is that none of these 3 arms can tip at an angle. They either go out or up and down. Another thing I find mildly frustrating about this setup is that each of the arms has a different kind of attachment. That arm has a 1/4-inch spigot. You can put it in upright or from underneath. This has an open hole so you can put in one of these spring arms. The ball joint is a regular 1/4-inch mount. Usually all of the equipment that I have has that 1/4-inch mount. So think about it if you're teaching. What kind of view do you need? If it's straight down overhead, this might work. You'll have to get a different adapter, something to hold your phone onto the spring arm. Usually you can get just this part of the spring arm and replace the one that came with it. I do have to say, it's a really solid piece of equipment. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart anytime soon, and the bars really aren't wobbly. They'll hold for you, especially if you have a nice solid desk. So do I recommend it? Maybe. It depends really on what you're teaching. Especially if you need a mic, this might be a really good idea.